may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing to say it always keeps.
Hey, what is going on, guys? DBZ Sim here, coming at you with a new video, and today I'm going to be doing another class build of my favorite characters so far. Actually, that's a lot to say considering we made 4 maxed out characters, but my Majin tank is definitely my favorite. Let's get into this. Now this, I gotta say, is probably one of the best builds for PvP. And it's really good for PvE too. It might be a little bit slower to finish the PQs, but you definitely will not die, that's for sure. Now, let's just go over attributes real quick. Oh, and by the way, I just want to point out I did the max height so he would have more health, and I did the max weight so he would do a little bit more damage with strike supers. Weight and height does affect your attributes. I made a video on that. You can check out my last video. I'll link it. Let's check out the attributes here. Now, I put 100 on basic attacks because that's where most of the damage is going to come from. 43 on strike supers and 94 on health. My original plan was to do 100 on health, but I accidentally overshot it on strike supers. So, you guys could do something similar to this, but I would put 100 on health and 37 on strike supers, or you could switch that out for something else, because honestly, I barely use strike supers at all. Let's see, let's go over the equipment. I use the Wild Rider suit. The reason I use this is because it gives a bonus in health, basic attack, and strike supers, and even though it only has +4 arrows in all, I could not find anything else that gave +5 in health and basic attack, so this is your best bet, even though, you know, you kind of look not the best. And I'm using this Z-Soul right now. I know they nerfed it, but I still like to use it, and for a Majin tank it is really good because when stamina is at max, auto guard activates, and the Majin race already has a perk when stamina is at max, which increases their defense. Not to mention when ki is at max, health slowly recovers. And it's still at a decent pace, even though they nerfed it. It still goes up at a decent pace, so yeah. Now, skill set. This is very important for my build. You guys are looking at this right now like, what is he doing? Fighting poses? Now, I'll show you guys why. This fighting pose right here, you guys might get confused by description. Strike a pose and you'll temporarily stop leaning back. Temporarily, sorry. Now this, I had no idea what it did. I put it on just to test it out, and when you have it on, when you have it activated, it stays activated for 1.5 minutes, which isn't that long, but I'll go over how to extend that. When you have this activated, you will not stagger from any hits, no supers, ultimates, nothing will make you budge. So basically, if someone throws an ultimate at you, like skims you, you can just move out of the way. You can still fly around. Nothing will knock you down, nothing like that. You'll still take damage, but you know, you'll never stagger or look as if you're taking hits. Really good to get punches in. You don't even have to vanish. You don't even have to use stamina or anything. Now, fighting pose E. This pairs up really well with fighting pose K. I'll tell you right now why. Strike a pose and your normal attack will temporarily be boosted. This is just that's just an extra thing that'll even make this build even better. That's not the original reason I put it on. The reason I put fighting pose E on is because this lasts 5 minutes. And if you do this one first and this one, they will stack on top of each other and both last 5 minutes. So this will last 5 minutes and this will last 5 minutes, even though this is originally only supposed to last 1.5 minutes. So put fighting pose E on and you're good to go. 5 minutes on both. Super drain, just in case you need some stamina. Getting someone in a combo, just use that real quick. Get rid of their stamina, upgrade yours. Oh yeah, a lot of people have been asking, when you use this attack, does it only fill up your stamina, or does it take away the opponent's too? It actually does take away the opponent's and fill up yours. Hyper Drain, which takes away ki and stamina, it only gives you 1 bar for each. So 1 ki bar and 1 stamina bar. Well, this gives 2 stamina bars, and Drain Charge will give 2 ki bars. So I just use Super Drain because I don't really need ki on this character. And then let's go with maximum charge, just in case I want to get full ki for that, to pair my Z-Soul to get that health recovery. Ultimate attacks I barely use, but I have Victory Rush on. You can also use Spirit Sword. This is very good, really powerful. And Blue Hurricane. For my evasive skill, I use Angry Shout. Oh, what is this? Angry Shout. You know, basically just knocks him away a little bit, and it recovers Ki, which is an added bonus. So what's cool about this build is everything goes hand in hand with each other, and it just flows so perfectly. Everything goes together. I'll demonstrate a PvP match for you guys to show you how powerful this build is. Alright, here we go, guys. We got a match going. This is going to be a ranked match. I don't do ranked matches too much, but when I do, I usually win. With this build for sure. It's ready up. Now I'll demonstrate you guys the fighting poses and why I use them and how they go hand in hand with each other. This is just a great build overall. It's just a complete tank. Damage output is great with punches too. In PvE matches, I guarantee you will never die using this build. Let's just use our evasive here. See, now we got that, and as you can see, does not cause any stagger at all whatsoever. Still taking damage. Use a second pose to extend the time to 5 minutes, and now we can freely attack the opponent. Make sure to use the other fighting pose every couple of minutes. Just to make sure it doesn't run out. Oh, missed him there. As you can see, my health is not going anywhere with this. You don't even need to worry about ultimates. They will not cause stagger. And I completely missed that guy. Let's just finish him off here. There we go. As you can see, I was not worried at all, though my health did go halfway down. I let him hit me with 2 ultimates, keep that in mind. And even, this just describes how much of a, this just shows how much of a tank Majin is. Make sure if you want the most health, you choose the tallest height. And if you want to do more damage to the strike supers, choose the biggest body type. If you want to do more damage with Kai Blast, choose the thinnest. That's going to be all for today. If you guys have any questions on this build, I will answer them in the comments. And yeah, good luck. Peace.